We have been anticipating this moment for the past 4 years. Instantaneously, xrp+ripple has become a sensation due to the fact that professionals, attorneys, and even the CEO are expressing their belief that Ripple has the potential to win the court battle this summer. But what is the significance of this? In spite of the fact that there are numerous reasons, the most intriguing one is that xrp+ripple has the potential to reach $700 or much higher. It's quite cool, isn't it? For every single person who has xrp+ripple, that video is the most essential one. Make sure you don't miss a single second of it. I hereby defer. The world of cryptocurrencies is a dynamic and frequently turbulent place, and regulatory authorities such as the Securities and Exchange Commission play key roles in influencing the course of this realm. Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission are now engaged in a court battle that is one of the most prominent instances. This situation has attracted a lot of interest and speculation from members of the cryptocurrency community. John Deaton, a stalwart supporter of XRP who has been loudly critical of the steps taken by the Securities and Exchange Commission, particularly those taken by Chairman Gary Gensler, is at the forefront of this discussion right now. A key criticism that has been voiced within the cryptocurrency community is brought to light by John Deaton's outspoken objection to the approach taken by the SEC under Gensler's leadership. Deaton contends that the regulatory techniques implemented by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), which he considers to be too harsh and poorly designed, have resulted in significant harm to smaller investors. He makes reference to Gensler's purported concealed meetings with problematic personalities in the cryptocurrency industry, implying that there may be potential biases and conflicts of interest that undermine the objective of the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) to safeguard investors. The Ripple lawsuit, which officially started in December 2020, is centered on the question of whether or not XRP ought to be categorized as a security, as well as whether or not Ripple engaged in unregistered securities transactions. It is not. Just about Ripple, this case establishes a precedent that has the potential to have an impact on the whole cryptocurrency sector. In a major decision that was handed down by the court not too long ago, it was decided that the selling of XRP on secondary markets does not constitute a transaction involving securities. As a result of this verdict, Ripple was successful. Despite this, the matter is not even close to being resolved, which has left the business in a condition of anticipation surrounding the ultimate result. The SEC has increased the amount of scrutiny it applies to cryptocurrency platforms, and it has classified a large number of alternative cryptocurrencies, including XRP, as unregistered securities. This regulatory position has far-reaching repercussions, which creates uncertainties that influence the confidence of investors and the operations of platforms with which they interact. Despite this, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse continues to maintain a positive outlook, predicting that a satisfactory settlement would be reached by September. His optimism is reflective of a greater hope that exists throughout the cryptocurrency community, which is that this legal conflict will result in the clarification of regulatory norms. Naturally, seasoned crypto specialists are unaffected by the turbulence that is now occurring in the market. Ripple's Chief Executive Officer, Brad Garlinghouse, as well as the unwavering support of legal champions such as John Deaton contribute to their sense of confidence. XRP+ripple is prepared to skyrocket to heights that have never been seen before, according to these experts who are making bold predictions and claiming with confidence that this will happen in the near future. Believe in me, this is something that you won't want to miss out on. As XRP's fortunes continue to shift, market analysts and enthusiasts alike are keeping a close eye on the cryptocurrency. In spite of recent price declines, such as the nearly 1% drop, there is a distinct sense of hope. In a demonstration of the interrelated nature of the cryptocurrency market, the struggle that Bitcoin has been having to hold its support near $60,000 has also had an effect on the price movements of XRP. The potential of XRP has been the subject of numerous wild forecasts made by prominent crypto influencers. As an illustration, Jack the Rippler, a user on Twitter, asserted with complete assurance that XRP will experience the greatest amount of pumping, while 24H Crypto, another influencer, declared that $100 XRP was unavoidable. According to these views, there is a common belief that XRP has the ability to generate considerable returns, given that the conclusion of the legal processes is still unknown. And now we come to the most insane portion. An examination of XRP's technical aspects shows a complicated picture. On June 7th, the price broke downward from a symmetrical triangle, establishing support around 45 cents before testing the bottom trend line of the triangle. This occurred before the triangle was tested. The classic pattern of a breakout followed by a retest suggests that there is possibility for additional movement. There is a possibility that XRP will move up by 14%, hitting about 54 cents if a double bottom pattern is formed. XRP's monthly chart indicates an exceedingly bullish scenario, with some analysts forecasting a spike to $700, with the outcome of a lawsuit being the primary factor in determining whether or not this surge would occur. The aim is to achieve a 100x to 300x increase in the value of XRP within the next 24 months. In the short term, the price is anticipated to be between $30 and $32 unless Ripple is unsuccessful in its case with the SEC. Both parties have been instructed to update and submit their motions to seal portions of their briefs by the 8th of July, which indicates that the possibility of a settlement between Ripple and the SEC is significantly increased. A decision made by the court in response to these submissions could pave the way for a historic settlement, which could perhaps bring an end to one of the most significant legal conflicts in the cryptocurrency industry right now. There is a tangible sense of expectancy among many in the profession as they wait for the decision. ChatGPT forecasts that the price of XRP will reach $7,591 by the end of 2024, according to a tweet from King XRP, which is a comical exaggeration of future expectations. In spite of the fact that this forecast is extremely unlikely to come true, it perfectly embodies the high hopes and speculative tendencies that characterize the current crypto scene. To put it simply, the dispute between Ripple and the SEC is more than just a legal conflict. This is a defining moment that has the potential to give a new meaning to the regulatory system that governs cryptocurrencies. It is reasonable to anticipate that the conclusion will have far-reaching repercussions, not only for XRP but for the entire cryptocurrency sector as a whole. Ripple has begun securing groundbreaking collaborations in anticipation of winning the court case. These agreements have the potential to transform the world of finance and rocket the price of XRP to heights that were previously inconceivable. Let's get this straight, shall we? What is about to be shared with you is stuff that is very disturbing, and you won't want to miss it. The transformation of the financial system into a decentralized one, in which individuals and businesses operate as their own banks, is no longer a pipe dream. Recently, the general manager of the Bank for International Settlements underscored this trend by declaring, "We aim to empower individuals and businesses by placing them at the center of their financial lives." This statement was made in reference to the bank's mission to empower clients. The aforementioned statement highlights a broader drive towards decentralization and digital empowerment, which is a vision that Ripple is actively pursuing through its technology developments and strategic collaborations. The XRP community has reached new heights of speculation, with some members, like as Ashley Prosper, believing that Ripple might potentially replace the Federal Reserve. However, this speculation has reached unprecedented heights. In spite of the fact that this concept is both ambitious and speculative, it brings to light the transformational potential that can be seen in Ripple's technology and vision. In order to even be considered a competitive challenger, Ripple needs to demonstrate that it has unrivaled security, economic stability, and the ability to effectively manage crises. To do this, top-level implementation is required in order to establish confidence between businesses and financial institutions. Prosper places a strong emphasis on the necessity for Ripple to develop governance mechanisms that are both transparent and responsible. In addition, it is essential to coordinate with central banks and international financial organizations such as the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank in order to guarantee the stability of the global economy. It is imperative that Ripple takes these measures in order to establish itself as a serious player on the international financial stage. A significant factor in determining the long-term success of XRP is its widespread adoption, as well as for the purpose of securing its place within the market ecology. The substantial accomplishments that Ripple has accomplished in the development of fintech solutions and the formation of partnerships with leading financial institutions